Now, two Belfast siblings will not only be representing Team Ireland when the Olympic Games get underway in Tokyo this week, but they'll be doing so in the same event for the first time. Our sports correspondent Ruth Gorman caught up with the boxers before they went to Japan.
That's what their coach says. He says, he doesn't call it by names. He says, brother or sister. Sorry, he's Georgian. In the accent, he says, brother or sister, come here. Doesn't he? Brother, sister, he calls us.
But this isn't just any brother and sister. Michaela and Aidan Walsh are history makers. For the first time, this sibling combination will compete in the same Olympic boxing tournament.
For me anyway, I feel more proud of Aidan because that's obviously my little brother doing it. That I hadn't sunk in for myself, but to qualify on the same day and to be going to their first Olympics together is unbelievable. Like, it's just a sense of pride it gives both of us, especially because it's been a childhood dream of ours, and to be finally going, it's unbelievable.
The first thing you always see in a boxing club is who's been to the Olympics from that club, and it's just hard to believe that we're up there with the names of Belfast legends who have went to the Olympic Games, and we want to just keep making history that way and obviously come back with a medal.
Aidan was the first to go to the boxing club with his dad at 9 years old, but Michaela didn't want to be left out.
I obviously said to my daddy, can I go? And he wasn't against women boxing, he just didn't know women boxed. It was alien to him. So I just pestered him for weeks and weeks. Can I go? Can I go? And he finally asked the head coach at the time at the gym, could he bring his daughter down? And the rest is history. And now, like, a girl walks into the gym, it's a boxer, not a female boxer. And like I said, 3 women going from the Irish team. There's 4 men, 3 women. It's nearly enough equal.
That's enough, that's enough. That's that elbow.
Michaela and Aidan have always been as competitive as each other.
I remember when we were younger in the living room on a Saturday night, holding up the pillows, doing pads with each other and sparring with each other in the house.
It's healthy. It's not a sort of too competitive where like we fall out. It's just healthy. We find a balance, and over the years we just know each other, so we know maybe when it's a bit too far or a bit too much. So we just have to call it quits and maybe resume it another time. But
I always win, just to state that.
Most of the time.
Sparring partners, teammates, best friends, with one shared goal for gold. Ruth Gorman, U.T.V Live.
The weather's next, and another record has been broken here as we all continue to sizzle.
Louise, it was all about Ballywattygock, but now it's about Castlederg.
It was indeed, Mark. As you heard in Paul's report earlier, the hotspot in Northern Ireland today was Castlederg, where the mercury hit 31.3 degrees Celsius, beating Ballywattygock's 31.2 degrees, which was reached on Saturday. Now, as our temperatures were so high today, they will stay high overnight, some just dropping to the low 20s overnight, making it very, very difficult sleeping conditions and a very muggy night to come. Now, as we move into tomorrow, there's not going to be any let-up. We could even see temperatures matched or broken tomorrow. So we do need to take care if we're out in the midday sun, and we also need to look after each other. Here's the forecast.
Rained off? At least there's a warm front on the way. U.T.V weather, sponsored by Phoenix Natural Gas.
And as you heard, the amber warning for extreme heat remains in place until midnight on Friday. So we can expect some very hot conditions as we go through this evening into tonight. Now, looking at the pressure sequence, high pressure remains in charge of our weather. Low pressure will start to move in on Friday, but may not reach us until Sunday, when conditions will turn a bit cloudier and slightly cooler. Any of today's isolated showers will fade away to leave a dry evening. It will stay warm and clear through the rest of the night. Temperatures staying above 20 degrees Celsius in some spots. So another very warm and very uncomfortable night to come. Thursday will start off warm with long spells of sunshine. The odd isolated sharp shower may appear across the north coast. It will become increasingly hotter as we head through the day, as temperatures are set to rise to 30 or 31 degrees locally. UV levels will be very high in any sunshine tomorrow, so please do take care. Across the rest of Ireland, it's a similar story, although it will be slightly breezier along the southern coast. Temperatures widely reaching the high 20s and low 30s, so staying dry and hot. Looking ahead, the next few days will stay very warm and dry with lengthy sunny spells before turning slightly cloudier on Sunday, with temperatures cooling off, although it will still feel warm with temperatures holding up in the 20s. That's the latest. The pollen forecast is next.
No one's raining on this party. Home means there's a plan B. U.T.V weather, sponsored by Phoenix Natural Gas.
Hello, summer. Piri sponsors U.T.V pollen count.
And pollen levels have decreased to moderate as higher temperatures decrease pollen production in plants. So finally, a bit of relief for hay fever sufferers. That's the latest. Have a great evening.
Hot, hot, hot. Tell you what, I'm glad it's an air-conditioned studio we work in.
I know, we're lucky.
Lucrezia is up next for the ITV Evening News, and I'll be back with the late U.T.V Live. That's at 10:30 tonight.
For now, from all of us here at U.T.V and from those of us on the team who are working from home, have a very good evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Stay safe. Bye-bye.